We'll work a little game just to get warm. We'll just work a passing game. So person on bottom, his goal is just to get my hips to touch the mat or a significant connection. So he can use any means to sweep. Person on top, your goal is just to pass. However you do that, you can pass the outside. Here. The second you get past the legs, you get side control. You don't need to pin him. If he turtles, this is also a win. And you guys can kind of choose up to your discretion. You'll know when you're cheating yourself out of a win or not. Does it make sense? Any questions? No? 3, 2, 1. Just to start with, just warm up, just to get these guys moving. And then we're gonna look at some of the classic outside pass and stuff. Got some new details and stuff. Maybe a little new instructional coming up. Who knows? Who knows? All right, guys, shake hands. Whenever you're ready, let's go. Let's see the intensity of today. Let's see how these men want to roll when the cameras are out. You know what I'm saying? It goes up. No one wants to lose. Everyone wants to try and gain aura right now. This is make or break it type shit. X-cut. Yeah, lovely. Get his hips to the mat. Nice, pass across. To the hips now, to the hips. Yes, lovely. Keep going, get his hips to the mat. Nice, good, use that underhook, I like teaching people that want to be there and they want to learn, but like when it's kind of the brand new people and you have to explain which left hand to use, you know what I'm saying? This is, sometimes it gets a little bit tedious, but overall I enjoy it. I like watching people get better. I like watching people kind of use the techniques that I have shown them, but if they're kind of like intentive and they're actively trying to learn and they're trying to do what they're shown and they're listening to what I'm saying, I think this is very rewarding. But the difference between like teaching in like somewhere like this and where you're like a head coach is a lot more people. Like you have to deal with people more than necessarily just jiu-jitsu, and it becomes a bigger thing. You're building a community, you're getting a bunch of people in one spot, and you have way more like personal relationship with people, and like people view you a different way compared to previously when I used to teach. It was more like, okay, I would just come in Tuesday, Thursday, and I would teach just whatever techniques I had kind of planned, whereas now there's more like a lot more personal like interactions, kind of chasing up on people. Yeah, and also there's a lot more business minds behind it, you know, trying to get people in, trying to get people to stay, finding out why people want to stay, what people enjoy, what people don't enjoy, this kind of things. There's more kind of intricacies and business to it, which I also do enjoy a little bit, for sure.
How's it been overall just being more part of the Atlanta Jiu-Jitsu scene, like Paul Ardilli?
Yeah, I mean, I got these two crazy bums over here, man. You know what I'm saying? But nah, they've made me welcome. They come train. So that was my main worry when I was coming here opening the new gym. Was like, would I get good training? And I'm lucky enough to have these two and their brother Sergio come in at least 3 times a week. So that's good training for me. It's enough. It's all I need to basically compete at the highest level, I feel like. So I have that. Everything else becomes easy. So I do, as much as I show them hate, you don't show them no love, but I appreciate them coming and showing the support. This time, the person who's playing on their back needs to either secure points. So if you do knock the guy to the hip, he does have time to get back up. And if you get a significant entanglement, you have to finish. So this is no longer an end point now. You have to use this knock into the hip, either take the sweep or try and finish. Person on top goes still the same, but this time, if you do pass, here you have to pin him and score. If he turtles, you have to chase the back until you score. So you have to get hooks, right? We'll do top bottom switch after the 4 minutes. If you pass, you just keep staying on top. And if you sweep, submit, keep staying on bottom. And then I'll tell you guys to switch, and then we'll do a partner switch after that. And then we'll get into some actual sparring. Make sense? 3, 2, 1.
Training with Owen has been a super awesome experience. I think he just brings a very different game, pressure and strength that most people are not going to be ready for. I know he wants me to glaze him. He literally just said that, make sure you glaze me. So I won't be doing that. I'll just say the reality of it, which is he's one of the most technical guys I think I've ever met. And even though I've been training jiu-jitsu and wrestling, all this stuff for 2 decades now, I can say that since he's moved here, my game has just exploded. because of the little things that he's really good at.
His passing's terrible. Side-to-side passing, outside passing just cooks you and you get tired and then game over.
It's cool, man. He's doing some of this like ecological jiu-jitsu stuff that I had never been exposed to, which is a fancy word for like situational sparring with like a little bit fancier constraints. But no, it's really good because it kind of keeps training a little bit more fresh. Like drilling after you've been training for such a long time is just kind of boring, and so this is like a new, fresh perspective. And then like Owen's got really good technical responses to a lot of things, so it's been cool to get a new perspective.
There is nowhere you can rest. Any position you're at, he's always improving and he's always gassing you out. So, you know, if he's on top of you, he's always cutting an angle, there's nowhere to rest. If you frame on him, it almost feels like it's like, I should have just given you the pass, framing is worse. You can see some of the technique he was showing today that kind of highlights that, but yeah, he's very good. And he has a really sneaky reverse close guard, which I don't think I ran into anyone who plays reverse close guard. I've seen that one clip of like one of the Tackett brothers getting it. So yeah, he reverse close guard, heel hooked me or something. Like the first time I rolled with him, I was like, all right, that's different.
Unfortunately, this British motherfucker is really good. I think Owen's like probably best in the world, if not one or two, right? So like, I think he's gonna win the match for sure. Those guys I fought a lot of those standard jiu-jitsu guys, and they don't have any one area where they excel, but they're very well-rounded and they're always comfortable because of the type of training they do. So I think it is a match that like will probably find its way into like 5, 6, 7 minutes. But after a long enough time, Owen can kind of break you from everywhere, and he's really, really sharp. And so I think over a long enough period, he'll either catch him or take his back and strangle him.
Owen, quick submission, man. Take the back, D1 wrestling, duck, out of there.
I think Gavin is really good. I've been watching a lot of his matches recently, but yeah, it's just I think Owen's gonna show it just a different level.
Owen by finish in a crazy scramble. Drilling still works.
For the cameras, Aiden, for the cameras.
One submission, you're back in this. One submission, you're back in this. Get from this part.
Arm out.
Can a man not rest in bottom mount? Oh, man, what's going on? I think it's definitely going to be a scrap. Obviously, the stand-up boys are known for that. Like, they're generally just the way they obviously learn and kind of teach jiu-jitsu is very scramble-inducive. So I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of scrambles, a bunch of crazy exchanges. I would suggest there's going to be a lot of leg entanglements until I either get the finish on the legs, come up, pass, take the back, and choke. Who's number one? October 24th, me versus Gavin Corbe. We've got the 8-man bracket. It's going to be a sick one. Make sure to tune in live on FloGrappling. Yo, it's going to be a sick card. Let's fucking go.